Alright, so we have this Docker container up and running. Let's go ahead and bash into it. So we're going to bash into it so that we can create a database that we can use. So go ahead and simply say docker and then exec and then -it and then the actual name of the image. So demo and then -postgres, or you can use the container ID if you wish. And then simply go ahead and say /bin and then / and then bash. Press enter and there we go. So now we are inside of the container. So if I clear the screen and then if I do a ls and then -la, you can see that we are listing some folders and files inside of this Linux box. So now what we can do is simply say psql, and you can see that role root does not exist. So go ahead and simply say psql. And by the way, if you don't know about psql is just an interactive shell so that we can work with Postgres databases. Go ahead and enroll to my free course if you have not, to learn about psql. So now go ahead and type psql -- and then help. And you can see that the connection options are as follow: -h for host, -p for port, -u for username, and you can pass no password or password. So what we want is psql -U, and then the user that has root access is post and then gres. So this user has a root access that we can connect to this database. Next, you can specify the host and the actual port, but you can see that by default it connects to localhost, and also by default it connects to 5432, which is the port that we've just exposed. So I'm going to press enter and there you go. So you can see that we are inside of this database. So let me actually go ahead and press / and then Q. So we're gonna disconnect, and now go ahead and simply type -- and then W. So press enter. You can see that now it's prompting me to a password, and the password is the one that we specified when we launched this Docker image inside of this container. And in my case, if you remember correctly, it was password. Enter, and there we go. And now you can see that we are connected. Now, if I clear the screen, so if I type / and then L, you can see that we have 3 databases. Next, let's go ahead and create our very first database that we're going to connect from our backend application written in Spring Boot.